It is already week 6 of Chapter 2, Season 2 Fortnite. I have no idea where these 6 weeks have gone, but yes, that does indeed mean that the Part 2 of Meowscles Mischief challenges are indeed coming out literally tomorrow. I'm so super excited about this. I love when these weekly challenges go live because it can only mean leveling up even more of your battle pass, getting closer to that beautiful Midas skin, unless you're a complete amazing player and have already got it. It only means more XP, so it's a win-win, guys. And today, guys, I'm going to bring you guys a guide on how you guys can actually complete all of these challenges, what the challenges even are, as quickly though as possible as soon as they go live, so you can rank up really super fast in your battle pass. So if you do indeed go on to enjoy this video, make sure you do indeed smash that thumbs up button to let me know you have enjoyed. Make sure you are indeed subscribed to me here on the channel to never miss out on anything Fortnite related. I post all kinds of news, leaks and updates, and every single week I actually upload this guide video to these weekly challenges. So if that's your kind of thing, make sure you subscribe with notifications on. And finally, guys, hashtag epic partner, hashtag add, hashtag all of that kind of stuff. Use my creator code, please, guys. Thank you. That'll be amazing. Creator code Bobblez. Let's get on though, guys. Straight on with the challenges. Challenge number 1. Search chests at Frenzy Farms and Steamy stacks. Nice and simple. No guide needed. There's 10 chests that you have to indeed get. We all know by now it's 40,000 XP for each of these weekly challenges. A very simple 40,000 XP, and these chest ones are honestly the easiest ones. You've just got to land at these named locations and open a chest. Make sure you obviously go to the area on the map which is furthest away from the battle line drop, because obviously less players that means. And yep, let's move on though to the next challenge. Deal damage to players using assault rifles. Again, a super simple challenge. Assault rifles are the most simple weapon to use in the game, and that's probably because they're basically the most used weapon in the game. It is, however, 1,000 damage. Obviously, Fortnite know they're the most used weapon, so 1,000 is kind of simple. Make sure you got your distance from players. Don't W key that much in a sense of getting close quarters, so you're going to use an SMG or a shotgun. Make sure you hold back, but make sure you are indeed shooting your AR at everyone you see to get this damage done. It's one of those challenges you would naturally do over time, and a little tip for this one is actually to use an AR instead of a submachine gun. Meaning, if you hit someone with a pump or attack and you want to swap to a fully auto weapon, swap to your AR instead. There's honestly not much difference between ARs and SMGs anyway. SMGs are obviously better up close, but the AR will do basically the exact same as the SMG, especially if you've got a SCAR, or even better, the actual Sky's assault rifle. That will really be good up close then. Moving on to the next challenge though, search a chest within 10 seconds after landing from the battle bus. Again, this is a super simple challenge because normally when you land on a chest or on a roof of a building in which you're going to break one wall and actually get the chest. So that's not too bad. It's after landing as well, so it's not including the gliding downtime, thank goodness, and you have to do a total of 10 of these. Honestly, that's kind of long. It's a kind of long challenge. You got to do 10 times from the battle bus, at least 10 games, that means. So it's not a hard challenge, but it's definitely a long one, and I'm hoping by the time of tomorrow they actually lower that amount from 10 maybe to 5 or 6 or something like that. Something a bit more simple, but honestly, make sure when you drop out of the battle pass, go to a chest and make sure it's an uncontested chest so you definitely can guarantee yourself with the actual chest and one step closer to getting this challenge complete, basically. Next challenge, a very difficult one. Deal damage to players while riding in a chopper. Choppers are obviously the helicopters, and you now need to ride in it, so this is obviously going to be done in duos or squads, and you have to deal damage to an opponent. It's 200 damage in total. It's not a lot, however, in the chopper, the downside to this is that you are fully unprotected. You can't build, obviously, and also as well as that, if you get close enough to someone to shoot them, they're going to be close enough to shoot you back. If you don't get close enough, it won't render in, because they're kind of really bad with the rendering in things with these choppers. Don't know why, but they are. And yeah, basically you're going to be very vulnerable. Hopefully you can get the 200 damage done in one sniper shot with a heavy sniper. That would be a very nice way to get this challenge done. But apart from that, the best method I can say to do this is make sure you're doing it in squads. So you've got a fully loaded squad and you can all kind of shoot out and that kind of thing. Or if you are doing it in duos, make sure while you are shooting, make sure you're constantly swapping seats to say that you're not fully vulnerable, obviously, and open to getting shot yourself. Next challenge though, catch a weapon, a can, and a fish. You have to do this a total of 1 time, and honestly, it's very simple. Like I said, make sure you're going somewhere that isn't very highly populated, so you can actually do this. The can, you can only fish not from fishing spots. It has to be from the normal water. A fish you can catch from either, and a weapon you can only catch from the fishing spots. So if you land somewhere, fish the fishing spot to actually get your fish and your weapon, and by that time the actual fishing spot probably is expired and you can actually fish the can then. Cans aren't too rare. You're most likely going to find them after a couple of goes, and obviously you have to use a fishing rod for that. You can't use a harpoon gun, and don't use the harpoon gun anyway because the harpoon guns are broken at the moment and you can't fish with them. So yeah, fishing rods all the way. Next challenge though, eliminate opponents at the yacht or salty springs. You have to get a total of 5 eliminations, and I actually recommend doing this one at the yacht. The reason I say that is because salty springs is already so popular. Already half the lobby goes there, so if you go there now, 3/4 of the lobby are going to be going there. So I honestly would go to the yacht for this one. Couple of people should be landing there, especially for this challenge, and you can get a few eliminations at a go. Honestly, that's my preferred way of doing it. If you're an absolute monster and you can kill everyone that looks at you, then go to salty springs and get your 5 eliminations like that. But yeah, honestly, salty, it's already so popular. Fortnite, why are you making it more popular? Let's move on though to the next challenge, destroy dog houses. You got to do a total of 3 dog houses, and honestly, this is a great challenge. This is simple. This is nice. You can do it in different matches. You can do it in the same matches. And everyone by now surely knows what a doghouse is. It's the little red looking barn thing that's outside normal houses. I know you've got one obviously in Pleasant. You've got one in Retail Row. And they're literally known as the houses of Doghouse. So yeah, that's kind of simple to know, simple to point out. If you know your commands, then you will know where these dog houses are. Just in case you don't know what it looks like though, here is an image of the one at Pleasant Park. So yeah, you find one of these and make sure you break it because that is part of the challenge and you've got to do it 3 times. Moving on to the next challenge though, block damage with a decoy grenade, 100. Yeah, okay, this one is a horrible challenge. You got to do a total of 100 blocked damage, and basically what this means is your decoys have to get shot and damaged up to 100 so that it counts as block damage because the enemies are shooting them and it's technically blocking it for you. Yeah, it's a bit of a horrible one. I don't like this challenge. I never use decoys, and it's going to make me use decoys in a fight, which is the worst part of it. And if players are actually good and not oblivious to the game, then they will know not to shoot the decoys because they know this is going to be a challenge, and it's going to be a horrible one, guys. The biggest tip for this one is probably going to be Team Rumble. The reason I say that is because there's going to be loads more players. Everyone's going to be shooting at everything moving that they see, so getting this will be a lot easier. Then you just got to throw him while you're in a battle or in a battle area, which again will be a lot easier in Team Rumble, and they can just hopefully get shot down by the enemies and give you this blocked damage. Let's move on to the next one though. Dance at Lake, Canoe, Camp Cod, and Rainbow Rentals. Nice one. I like this. I'm going to show the 3 of those areas on the screen now. All you got to do is land there and dance, or you don't even have to land there. You just have to go through them and dance. Pretty simple, easy 40,000 XP. So we'll move on finally to the last challenge here, which is to ride the Steamy stacks, a zip line, and use a secret passage in a single match. So the best tip for this one is to actually land at the yacht. This is going to be my route, okay? Hear me out. Get eliminations at the yacht, go to Steamy, ride the Steamy thing up, go along downwards, and you will find the zip line. Use the zip line, jump off, and there'll be a secret passage around that way, around the grotto area. That's a little route for y'all. You should probably listen to it because it's kind of big brain, and that will get you that one done in a single match. Nice and simply. Challenge done. All of the challenges for Meowscles Mischief challenges part 2 done. Simple as. But there you go, guys. I hope you have indeed enjoyed. That is indeed my guide to these challenges, which should drop in tomorrow. I hope you have indeed enjoyed. If you have, smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you are indeed subscribed to me here on the channel to stay up to date with all the latest Fortnite news leaks and updates and these guide videos. And also, guys, Creator Code Bobblez in the Fortnite item shop to help sort you out that one step further. Oro has just come out in the item shop as well. Pretty damn huge news there. I just wanted to add that in, and I'm really hyped to see some Oros running around the map. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.